Yes. You say structural change is not changing of the hierarchy. I know there's some fear. There's some people. We have no attempt during the whole synod of changing the hierarchy. We emphasize in the final document, you see, the importance of transparency, accountability, and evaluation. That will be a structural change, because there's a way of doing things, way of conducting affairs. Okay, from planning to executing to review, we need to be really serious about that, and to be accountable to others, and to be as transparent as possible. Now, we know that sometimes we have to observe privacy, the right to privacy and sensitivity, right? But insofar possible, I think that is a change we want, a cultural change and a structural change in a sense, and evaluation, because sometimes you just do things and we don't evaluate, and it's sometimes our evaluation is just sharing of our feelings. That's it. But we need, if you want to do better, to have a more effective process or service in the future, you need to really look into how things can be better done in the future. So that is being mentioned very clearly in the final documents. Share our power, share authority, but at the same time, share responsibility. So it's not about, before is the clergy. The clergy is the source of power. Now it's change of table. Now it's the lay people at the end of power, and then lording over it. No, before it's the clergy lording over the lay people. Now it's the lay people lording over the clergy. No, that's not the case. That would be wrong. That would be a trap. It's that we need to learn how to work together, take up responsibility together, to face off whatever consequence, good or bad, right?
And I also think, one of the structural change that has to come about is, in the structure of the diocese, or also in other ecclesial communities, is to see if we really have, those participative structures or platform that you can really conduct consultation, you can really have a channel to listen. And I think nowadays, I will advise, who will be, or maybe a parish, or maybe, an association, whatever structure that you are in, try to reflect on how many voices you are listening before you make decision, and who are making the decisions. And then I think that from there, you will see that that more that we can listen, to the people of God. I think, whatever plan that you have, it will be more focused and will be more also fruitful, because whatever we are doing, even though we want the renewal of the structure of the church or whatever, but we should not forget, that we do it because we want to accomplish our mission, and that is evangelization, that is to bring the good news to the others, So I think that has to go together. So during the synodal process, one of the very fruitful moment is really the phase of consultation, because that provide a platform, a very large platform, to listen to the people of God. Even though, we would have hoped that we can listen many more, but I think when we started, and I think we should move on. Yeah. We need to increase all these platforms,
So I want to say, like, consultation process is impossible. It's impossible. You have to include everyone, but it's important to include, insofar that's appropriate, other Christian churches, East or West, or especially within the Western Church, other Christian churches, because they are our partners. And so it's so often we think of the Synodal Church is the Catholic Church only. No, it's the people of God, which includes other Christian churches. So that's something we need also to convert to a structural change in that so far. And final notes I want to leave. I think it's important to clarify. Synodality is not democracy.
Yeah. This is it. Yeah.
Okay, people to think that, oh, we become a democratic church. No, no, no. It's still a discerning church, a listening church. Together we discern, we listen. It's not voting. Even though the final document we do vote, which is an indicator. But the more important is what brought to the voting at the end is our conversation, our listening together, just not by just raising hands.